Let me reframe this for you. The fear of hiring me is not a red flag, it's data. Here are three real fears I see. First, the fear of being seen. Most women have never looked at their money without judgment. They're scared I'll confirm their worst belief that they're failing. But here's the truth. Money problems aren't moral failures. They're system failures. We don't learn this stuff in school. The fear of stability is another thing that keeps us stuck. It makes you say, yes, I want in, and then you ghost the coach. This one shocks people. Instability is familiar. Feast or famine feels normal, but steady income, paying yourself first, knowing bills are covered, that requires rewiring your nervous system. Before we jump into this, I want to invite you to the Smell of Money, where you can join the Money Awareness Challenge. In just a short time, find up to $500 in your wallet. Money leaks, subscriptions that you haven't used in months. It's just taking away from from the way that you want to spend your money. And because it's on automatic deductions, you're not paying attention to it. And this is causing frustration. I'm too familiar with this. At 22, I filed for bankruptcy with $32,000 worth of debt. I know what it's like to feel like you're living check to check, client to client. You might have six figures coming in, but your relationship with money, the fear of losing it all, the confidence of thinking, where is all my money going? How come I don't know? This is exactly what we dive in deeper in the Smell of Money. So join today. Take the Money Awareness Challenge. Join by clicking on the link in the show notes or visit idatemmoney.com/smell the money. So stability feels unsafe when chaos has been your baseline. The fear of no longer being able to say, don't know. Once you have a plan, you cannot unknow it. You cannot unsee where your money goes. You can't pretend anymore. That's why mentorship feels heavy before it feels freeing. But here's what happens on the other side. You stop feeling guilty when you spend. You stop panicking when income fluctuates. You stop second guessing every decision. And it's not because you have a restrictive budget or you're in control of your money, it's because you finally trust yourself. That's the transformation. And as you feel this resistance right now, the fear doesn't mean no. It doesn't mean your identity is about to change. It's not about the numbers. It's about becoming the woman who feels safe, capable, and confident with money. Giving yourself permission to hire a mentor like myself, a cash flow strategist who's going to activate wealth so that you can build a simple system that pays you first, creates stability, and removes the emotional charge from money. If you're ready for this next step, trust yourself to take it, to remove yourself from survival mode to thriving mode, and start leading your finances through this moment. This is what's going to happen when you join the Smell of Money. It's a nice way to come into my program, into my world, into I Date Money with no judgment and full support. You're not behind in your finances. You're standing at the edge of clarity, and clarity changes everything. When you can trust yourself to invest in a cash flow strategist like myself, you are going to start receiving money in all ways, always. Money overflows because you're building the confidence and the financial freedom that you desire to bring in the income that will give you true wealth. It begins with having a relationship with money. It begins with confidently managing your money in a way that's congruent with your lifestyle. Being told that you're not smart with money, that money burns a hole in your pocket, that you'll never have enough is preventing you from trusting yourself to make that investment. And when we stop and we look at what is keeping us from being profitable, it's the decisions that we make every single day. If you think about how you receive your own clients and what happens to that money when they pay you, what is it like to be on the receiving end of selling your program, of that client trusting you with their biggest fear, their strongest pain point. When you're feeling resistance to invest in yourself, energy goes out into your copy, and it prevents your own clients from wanting to invest in themselves with you. When you hire a mentor, it's not about learning something. It's about becoming the woman who feels safe, capable, and confident. We don't sell the products or services that we represent. We sell the result that you want. And when you're ready to invest in yourself and receive the result that you want, that you're turning around and helping someone else get, this is what makes you strong. This is what allows your profit and loss statement to match your bank account. This is what helps you see that you're worthy to receive whatever it is that you desire in your business. So I want to talk to the women listening out there who feel a little tight in their chest when they think about money. You're smart, you're capable, you're doing your best. You've been trying to manage your money without a system, and this makes you feel unsafe. It makes you wonder, will there be enough? When you work with me, you're not going to be enrolled in a course where you're left on your own to watch videos and then stuck in a group where you get support from the other clients. No, you're going to get direct contact with me. I'm going to show you exactly where your money leaks are, how to create predictable cash flow, how to feel calm and confident with your money again, and most importantly, how to build trust with yourself week by week without restrictive budgets or complicated spreadsheets. No shame, no judgment, just calm, clarity, and momentum. If you've been sitting on the fence, thinking, learning, nodding, being silent, a lurker, and you know you're ready to actually do this with support, then come into my community. The Smell of Money is where you can get started for free and see if it's a good fit. I know committing to the Wealth Accelerator for 90 days is a big commitment, and I know a lot of you aren't ready for that. You think you can do it on your own. There's YouTube and Google, and you know how to manage your money, but what's really the issue? What's the core issue? If you can wave a magic wand and decide, wow, I really need Lisa's support. I really need some wealth activation and a strategy so that I can build true wealth. My superpower is turning money chaos into calm, creating a strategic cash flow, and helping women see exactly where their money is going to stop leaks and make confident decisions without giving up Starbucks. If you're somebody that wants to take care of yourself and indulge in yourself, go to the hairdresser and spend $350 on coloring your hair, going to the salon and being pampered without feeling guilt, then this is for you. If you're sitting on money but don't trust yourself with it, or you make good money and still feel unsure about how to invest it, then you're in the right place. And the Smell of Money is your container to get started. It's time to take care of yourself. I know exactly where you've been. As a divorced mom, a single mom, you poured everything you have into your kids, into your business, and you left yourself on the back burner. You thought, well, money, I'll just figure it out later. When the bills come and you get money, you just pay them. Imagine what it looks like to have money that works for you instead of you for it. When you understand your numbers, you know what services to ask for. You can spot red flags faster, and you stop handing your power away. You track dollars and cents without dread. You confidently charge what you're worth, and you stop telling yourself, my clients can't afford that, so therefore I'm only going to charge X amount of dollars. You start believing that you need to invest in all these programs and softwares to get ahead. I need a better system. I need a better funnel. You think spending money on ads is going to get you more money. You think pouring your money back into your business is going to get you more money. You think working harder is going to get you more money. But I just want to tell you something. What you actually need is to start letting your money work for you. A simple spending strategy that's congruent with your lifestyle. Setting up money goals to live the dream that you want. Some of you have no idea what you made last year. You have no money set aside for taxes, and you're afraid to look at your bank accounts because there might not be enough money there. You hire bookkeepers, accountants, CPAs, financial advisors in hopes that your money problems will be solved. When in reality, if you just took a look at your money, you would know exactly how to plug holes in your cash flow, how to stop winging it month to month. You would know exactly where your money is going and what it's doing, and you would keep more of what you make. Yeah, your bookkeeper gets you organized. Your accountant will file your taxes for you, and your financial advisor will tell you how to invest your money. But they're not going to look at the emotional relationship that you have with money and tell you how to change it. That's my specialty. That's what we do in the Wealth Accelerator. In the Smell of Money, you can get a taste of this using AFT, Aroma Freedom Technique, the Aroma Reset Technique. We call that the art of money, where you connect with your money as if it was a person. Imagine going on a date for the first time with your money. You sit down, you open up your bank accounts, and you look at the value and you say, wow, I made all that money. And then you decide how you want to spend that money that you make. You take care of your needs, your four walls, your housing, your transportation, your food, your clothing. You invest in yourself, you save some. Maybe you would invest in the stock market. You make your money grow. Maybe you plan on going on a trip or you renovate your home. Whatever it is that you desire, you get to do just by simply making that commitment. It's a very small investment to take care of yourself. Isn't it time to put yourself front center? To treat yourself like the queen you are so that you can build the wealth that you desire. Get started with the Smell of Money. Join today, idatemoney.com, smell the money. The link is in the show notes. And remember, it doesn't matter how much money you have, it's what you do with it.